what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And for anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content that you guys are going to see on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy. So I thank you for your support. However, if you're still here, I'm assuming you've already read the last Boruto manga chapter and you guys don't care about me talking about spoilers. So I think now we need to have a conversation about the time skip, and in particular, we need to talk about how Kawaki was able to get the drop on Naruto. That's been the big thing that so many people have been wondering ever since Boruto Chapter 1 came out in 2016. And you had that ominous line where Kawaki, in the midst of everything in the backdrop of Konoha being destroyed and the destroyed Hokage monument faces, half of Naruto's face being blown off on that Hokage monument, people said, what did I'll send you where I sent the seventh mean? Where in the world is Naruto? Who is this Kawaki kid? And how in the world was he able to actually defeat Naruto? And so many people, myself included, said maybe, just maybe, because we know how deep of a bond Kawaki and Naruto have, to a point where Kawaki considers Naruto to be the father he never had, because the father that Kawaki had sold him to Jigen, and his father had been beating him before he even sold him to Jigen. When he gets to Jigen, Jigen was regularly beating Kawaki and experimenting on him. And so Kawaki's never actually known love, but under the care of Naruto, that's all that he's really known is love, and he's seen what it means to be in an actual family. He sat down and had dinner with the Uzumaki family, and so people such as myself said, well, now that we have confirmation that Naruto has a soft spot for Kawaki, and we know that Naruto's trained Kawaki, called Kawaki his actual student, maybe Naruto let his guard down. That's the only real way that it made sense for Kawaki to beat him. However, after the events of the latest chapter, where Kawaki watches as Naruto is completely in shambles over the fact that Kurama's gone, that Naruto no longer has Kurama's power, I think now we have our answer. Again, I said before, Naruto, even without the Kyuubi's power, is still insanely powerful. Insanely powerful. And yet at the same time, there's something that we need to kind of keep in mind here. Kawaki is still 80% of an Otsutsuki, and we know that that Karma Seal multiplier is pretty damn insane. When Naruto and Boruto were sparring with one another, before Boruto even started using Karma, before he even used Karma, Naruto was slapping Boruto around just like he did when they had the sparring match in the beginning of the Owl arc, where in the anime they added some extra scenes where you saw the shadow clones being used and the whole situation where Naruto's just slapping them around. And the thing is, it's like when Naruto fought against Boruto, when Boruto used the Karma Seal, Naruto had to brace in order to stop some of those attacks. Naruto had to actually use shadow clones. He was still in control, but there was a significant boost once Boruto used the Karma Seal. Now, the reason why this is so important is we're going to be going into a time skip. And so once you start going into the time skip, by default, Boruto and Kawaki, they're going to get a lot stronger. They're going to get a lot stronger. That's just a typical shonen cliche. And so if Kawaki's face gets stronger, which it inevitably is, and then Kawaki's already familiar with using the Karma abilities, and you have to remember, Kawaki's whole body is a scientific ninja weapon tool. So Kawaki, even though he's human, Kawaki is still also a cyborg, which means he's a human being that has been artificially enhanced. And so Kawaki has a few different abilities that Kawaki can still use that could give Naruto some trouble. Now somebody's like, well, Naruto's still strong to take him out. Yes, you're right in that sense. However, this kind of goes back to the point of Kawaki is physically stronger than Boruto. In terms of base to base, Kawaki is physically stronger. Kawaki is more experienced with the Karma Seal. And so if Boruto, just using the Karma Seal and he's still testing it out, was able to make Naruto brace, make Naruto have to use shadow clones to handle some of those attacks, the fact is that somebody more experienced like Kawaki, whose body's further along with having Otsutsuki DNA inside of it than Boruto was when he sparred with Naruto, Kawaki should give Naruto a little bit more of a run. Now, This kind of goes back to the direct impact of Kurama and losing Kurama's power. Now, I don't think people realize how much power Naruto got from just having Kurama. So Naruto in his base, it is confirmed in the Naruto manga, if I'm not mistaken, it's in Naruto chapter 315, where Kakashi tells Naruto that your chakra reserves are 4 times that of my own. Kakashi was not an ordinary Jonin. Kakashi already had decent chakra reserves as a Jonin. For Naruto to have 4 times the chakra reserves of that, and Kakashi's considered an elite Jonin, Naruto's still in very good company. However, the Kyuubi's power, with just 1/2 of the Kyuubi, keep this in mind, with just 1/2 of the Kyuubi's chakra being suppressed by Yamato, Kakashi says that if Yamato was not suppressing the Kyuubi's chakra, again, 1/2 of the Kyuubi, Naruto's chakra levels would be 100 times that of Kakashi's. Now, why is that so important? Well, a lot of people miss the fact that in Naruto chapter 692, the Sage of Six Paths tells the remaining path of Kurama, go back inside of Naruto and oversee the sanctuary where the tailed beasts gather. Naruto, by default, is weaker than he was when Kawaki saw all this crazy stuff going on with Isshiki Otsutsuki. So the reason why this is so important is when you have a nerf that significant, and then you have something like Karma, it kind of makes sense that Kawaki, after some time skip training, and after having a body that we know is 80% Otsutsuki DNA, Otsutsuki, last I checked, are pretty damn powerful. It kind of makes sense that Kawaki was able to get the better of Naruto. That is a significant nerf. That's why I don't think people truly realize why this is actually setting up the time skip, and why Ikimoto said at Jump Festa in 2020 that the time skip is approaching. We're getting to that moment here with Naruto. And so it really just comes down to how far does Kawaki take it? Does he actually kill Naruto, or does he actually seal Naruto away into another karma dimension? That's the only question we don't have. However, I want to know from you guys, does this make this an easier pill for you to swallow? That this is why Kawaki was able to get the better on Naruto? I personally think that it explains it. However, I want to know how you guys feel about it. But, as always, guys, if you have anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.